Hey guys, it's Riva and today I want to go over my opinions on the May update and the Season 2 news reveal for Part 1 of the Han Solo season. Let's just say there was quite the reaction to the news, and I kind of want to go over everything I have on my mind and hopefully you guys agree or disagree with me. So I want to start off with something good, which is the two new skins. The Battlefront and Lando Skiff-Guard. Both of these skins, in my opinion, are absolutely incredible. The amount of detail put into these skins, like look at those renders, they are incredible. I will definitely be buying both of these skins. Two new skins which completely change your appearance on the Battlefront. I think they are perfect opportunities and perfect skins for what people actually expect from skins, you know? Like the April update, yeah, it was good. We finally got the skins, but it was just lackluster, you know. With Hooded Yoda, Bandage, Chewbacca, they're like minor changes. People are expecting, you know, fully fledged customization. I think these two skins definitely deliver that. So this is definitely the main positive I can see from this update, and I absolutely love them. And following on from that, this is actually our first legendary skin in the game, which is Battlefront, and like we've been told, it's going to receive new voice lines, which is again incredible, like the attention to detail. I personally think the Lando Skiff-Guard could be at a legendary rarity as well, but as you know, it doesn't have any different voice lines, it's not going to have anything new, it's just an appearance update. So I'm really happy with the rarities of epic and legendary for both of these skins. I think they've been delivered perfectly, I have no issues with them, and I'm really excited to get them and play them. But as I was saying in my videos yesterday, is that these two skins tie in with the Jabba's Palace map to give you kind of Return of the Jedi sense, which was kind of confusing. Consider this is like half of the Han Solo season and it doesn't really have anything to do with Han Solo as of yet. But I'm not on board with Jabba's Palace. Like, don't get me wrong, Jabba's Palace was, if not my favourite map in Battlefront 2015. I would hands down love this map, but not in a season, you know. Like, this is the kind of map I'd expect to have in a patch. We got Bespin with the progression update. The progression update is this huge patch with something, you know, on the side to say, you know, we've done all of this progression update and tweaks, here's a new map to test out. But for something as big and as needed as Season 2 right now, I cannot believe a reused map from Battlefront 2015 is the selling point right here. And I know I said selling point and it's going to be free, but I mean selling point as, are you going to keep your player base interested long enough to see out the second half of this season? Because right now, you know, the two new skins, sure, they're great. With Jabba's Palace, when Jabba's Palace arrives, there is no way to personally and specifically search for that map in the menus. You're going to have to play through a whole rotation possibly to find that map in whatever game modes it's available in. And that's a huge problem because it's not going to feel new. I can't even think about how many times I've played Bespin since it's released. Sure, it's great to play it once it does appear in the rotation, but once it isn't, if someone hasn't purchased these new skins, they're just going back to their old ways of playing on the old maps with old skins, with default hero skins, and it's just repetitive, it's stale. You know, we needed a new map right now. I like the theme of the Return of the Jedi, but it's like I said, if you don't purchase these skins, then you're really not getting anything new. And I'm going to talk about the Hero Showdown modes now, because that is something new that we're receiving. Now, I'm on board with the idea of a new game mode, and this game mode is permanent, which I love to hear, because with Ewok Hunt it was limited time, but it didn't really feel like limited time because it came, then it went away for a day, then it came back, then it went away for a day again, and it came back. Like, if you're going to make a limited time, you need to replace that with something else, you know. You can't just keep adding the same game mode in, because it's basically permanent. But with this game mode, I don't believe it's very unique. It's just a modified heroes versus villains, and despite it sounding great, you know, I'm definitely going to play it. It sounds tactical, it sounds strategic. I'm really going to enjoy this because I really like testing out the heroes and, you know, engaging in like high, you know, tactical plays with the heroes. I really enjoy doing that. It doesn't differ much from heroes versus villains. I'd personally would have preferred a 1v1 heroes versus villains mode. You know, best of 5, first to 3 wins a one-on-one. Once that hero is defeated, and then you can use another hero. You know, with the 2v2, it's just heroes versus villains cut in half with a round-based system. Like, I really like the idea of, you know, you can play this with a friend. It's like a community game, but a 1v1 is something you can jump into whenever you want. And with both of these ideas in mind, 2v2 and 1v1 would need some high quality hero balancing for this not to be frustrating. And I really hope that there has been a patch rumoured to be releasing on May 16th, so hopefully there has been some good changes made. But as of now, I'm excited to play it, but I'm also skeptical. Now, that's pretty much everything for the first part of the Han Solo season. Now, I want to talk about things that I believe and things that I can hopefully shed some light on. So this is only the first part of the season, and we haven't heard anything about the second half of the Solo season. Now, this is probably because, you know, DICE and EA are contracted to say you can't release this until after the film, maybe. If that's so, then that's not DICE's fault. DICE probably have all this content ready. They probably started working on the next community transmission, but they're just waiting the release date to say, you know, go ahead and publish this content. If that's the case, then we can't really complain. That's just something that we're going to have to respect, because we are in a situation where the company is collaborating with this game. But from what we've heard on like the sidelines that we actually didn't get revealed to in the community transmission, is that there are 4 legendary skins and 1 rare skin planned for the June update. There's also going to be a new world. There's rumoured to be Extraction from leaks on Reddit. Now, this new world, I would assume, would be across multiple game modes: Galactic Assault, Starfighter Assault, and maybe something for heroes versus villains if possible. And despite it being one world, I believe they might release multiple maps within one world. So when you look at it as a whole, as a 2-month season, we will have Lando Skiff, Bausch Leia, 4 other legendary hero skins, 1 rare skin, a new world, 2v2 heroes versus villains, and possibly Extraction. Now, looking at that as a whole, does that really look like a bad season? Now, I'm not trying to defend it, because the first half of this season was quite lackluster and underwhelming. But if you pair everything together, I believe this is quite an engaging season. With this, there's new content to try out. You know, the skins, you can work towards them. There's a lot of skins coming. We're going to get our first new planet in months. The fact that it's coming in June, I think, is irrelevant right now. I think the fact that it's actually coming is good. Which leads me on to my next point, which is Ben Walk typed in the community transmission that, you know, June is going to be quite legendary and expect a new world to be released in June. And it was along those lines of kind of teasing us for what's to come in the second part of this season. Yeah, sure, maybe they are contracted that they're not allowed to say this, but why can't, you know, a little talk on, for example, they could slot in at the bottom, coming in June, stay tuned or something. There will be a new mode, a new map, a new world to explore for Galactic Assault and Starfighter Assault, with the addition of new hero skins. Like, full stop. Like, something as simple as that. Yeah, you don't need to give us the details of what planet, what skins, just tell us what's coming so we know what to look forward to. Because as of now, we have 2 skins and a map. And a mode, sorry. So it's, everyone right now, I believe, is waiting for the second half. We're like, okay, you know, I'm excited, but can you let us know when the Solo season is dropping? As of now, I feel this first part of the season is just a glorified patch really. We've had patches with more content and more hype around them than the first half of this season, and I don't think this season has been promoted very well. But all in all, these two new hero skins, like I said, have been like, they're the kind of thing that people are speculating about, to say like, oh, maybe these skins will be cool, but once they actually arrive, it has increased my hopes so much of getting amazing skins in the future. These two skins are so, like, I'm in love with these skins right now, to be honest, and I cannot wait to purchase them and play as them on the Battlefront. And yeah, it would be cool to play as them on Jabba's Palace, because that's where they originated from. Those skins were found on Tatooine, on Jabba's Palace. But it's just the fact that, you know, Jabba's Palace is at the stage where, yeah, I've been there, I've done that, because I played through the entire lifespan of Battlefront 2015, and I'm sure a lot of the fans of Battlefront 2 did that as well. It's just, you know, we all want something new. Putting it into perspective, yeah, it's great that we have a new map, but the only map we've had for 5 months is a reused one, and that is something I am highly disappointed by. The 2 new skins, the new game modes, I am really excited to try out, but the maps are what I believe keeps the community back. You know, every time a new DLC released in Battlefront 2015, I was so hyped for the maps. I just stand there and look at the maps, you know. I wouldn't even play the game sometimes. I just stand in the middle of the spawn and just look around. It was just such a great experience to have new maps. I could play it all day. And like I said, you know, because there's no map selection, there's no server browser, we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to play that map once. We're going to play that map once with both factions, then we're going to get back to the normal rotation of all the old maps, which I believe is a problem. You know, everyone's going to want to play the new stuff, but it's not going to be that easy. So they're just my opinions. I could go into a lot more to say, you know, where's the roadmap? We have no weapons, we have no new star cards. Where is Han Solo content? And I hope I've cleared some stuff up in this video on my opinions and stuff, but I don't know, everything that has been released so far I'm excited for, but I just expected it to be less vague and to say, you know, this is the Han Solo season, not this is the first part of the Han Solo season. But either way, let's just appreciate that season 2 is finally here. It's been a long road. I do feel for DICE and EA during this time. You know, they definitely want to get the good content out, but you know, it's finally here and we can finally get into the good stuff and start playing and feeling refreshed with this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys can agree or disagree, whichever. Just leave a comment below, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. It's been Riva.